The herbal supplement section of any pharmacy is packed with products claiming to treat flu, and people spend significant money on these remedies. But what does the actual scientific evidence say? Let's examine the major players critically, separating what works from what's marketing hype. Elderberry, Sambucus nigra, actually has reasonable evidence supporting its use. In vitro studies show elderberry extracts have antiviral properties, appearing to prevent viral attachment to cells and possibly modulating inflammatory cytokines. Several clinical trials suggest elderberry supplementation started early in illness may reduce symptom duration by 2 to 4 days. The proposed mechanisms include inhibition of viral neuraminidase enzymes and stimulation of cytokine production, though the cytokine effects are complex and not entirely understood. If you're going to use elderberry, commercial standardized extracts are preferable to homemade preparations because dosing is consistent. Start at the very first symptoms and continue throughout illness. Typical dosing is around 15 milliliters of syrup 4 times daily for adults. Safety profile appears good, though I need to emphasize, raw or unripe elderberries are toxic and must be cooked. This is important for people making homemade preparations. Echinacea is more controversial. The evidence is genuinely mixed, with some studies showing modest benefit and others showing nothing. Part of the problem is that Echinacea isn't one thing. There are different species, different parts of the plant used, different preparations, and they may not be equivalent. The highest quality evidence suggests minimal benefit, if any. Some people swear by it, which might reflect placebo effect or might reflect genuine individual variation in response. It's generally safe, but contraindicated in autoimmune diseases because it stimulates immune function and theoretically could worsen autoimmune conditions. Ginger is well evidenced for nausea, which makes it valuable during flu even if it doesn't directly affect viral replication. Ginger tea, candied ginger, or ginger in soup can help with the nausea that often accompanies flu. This isn't going to cure your infection, but reducing nausea improves your ability to eat and drink, which supports recovery indirectly. Garlic has traditional use for immune support, and there's some in vitro evidence of antimicrobial properties, but clinical evidence for treating established flu is weak. Garlic might be more useful for prevention than treatment. The amounts you get in food, like garlic in chicken soup, are probably beneficial more for nutrition and flavor than direct antiviral effects. Astragalus is popular in traditional Chinese medicine for immune support, but clinical trial evidence is limited. Most studies are from China and have methodological limitations. The safety profile appears reasonable, but claims of effectiveness aren't well supported by rigorous research. Here's the broader issue. The supplement industry operates in a regulatory gap. These products aren't FDA approved for efficacy, meaning companies can market them without proving they work. Quality varies dramatically between brands. Independent testing has found products that contain little to none of the stated ingredient or that are contaminated with other substances. If you're buying herbal supplements, choose reputable brands that undergo third-party testing. What concerns me most is when people replace appropriate medical care with herbs. Elderberry or Echinacea as additions to rest, hydration, and nutrition? Fine, probably low risk even if benefit is modest. Elderberry instead of seeing a doctor when you have high-risk features or severe symptoms. Dangerous. Herbs are not substitutes for medical evaluation when it's warranted. Set realistic expectations. Even the most well-evidenced herbal remedy, elderberry, might shorten your illness by a day or two if you're lucky. These aren't miracle cures. They're potential modest adjuncts to comprehensive care. If you're spending significant money on supplements while neglecting basic nutrition and hydration, your priorities are misplaced. An integrative approach makes sense to me. Use evidence-based herbal remedies like elderberry and ginger alongside conventional supportive care and good nutrition, not instead of them. Be skeptical of products making dramatic claims. Check for interactions with medications you're taking. and recognize that the strongest evidence for most herbs is for prevention rather than treatment of established infection.